Namaste, my friends. I am Meg. Welcome to this video. I am so excited to share this story with you. The story of Rogue on the trail, hashtag going rogue, how I got my trail name, how I ended up going rogue entirely, etc., etc. So I've talked about this a little bit before, but going rogue, the title going rogue, was something that I posted on my YouTube channel even before I began hiking the Appalachian Trail. Nutty! And when I started hiking, I thought that my trail name would be Scrambled Megs, because at that time, that's what my Instagram name was. Does anybody remember that girl? Oh my gosh, so fun. Anyway, so it was about halfway through, as a lot of you know, I hiked halfway of the trail, pretty much halfway of the trail with John, my partner at the time. And from that point on, I started to go rogue. And what that was going my own way. Now, it had nothing to do with him. It had nothing to do with my friends or my family, fellow hikers, employees, employers, none of that. It had everything to do with me. And it's amazing going back through my videos and watching the old content, the early days content of where I was just like trying to find my way and explaining myself, and I always had something to say about somebody else or these ulterior reasons that I was doing what I was doing, when the truth is now that it has all been for me all along this journey of going rogue, this experience of going rogue and stepping into my own personal power and my own personal freedom only ever had anything to do with me and myself. So it was halfway through the trail, and I was like, it would basically be like I'd wake up and decide that I wanted to go walk into town and get a coffee instead, or just stay at a hostel for an extra day and connect with new people, get a tattoo, whatever. It just was like any impulse that came to my heart that said, yes, pick me, I picked it. And when people would ask where I was or what I was doing, I would just be like, I'm going rogue, y'all. And so ultimately, after a few weeks of that, somebody turned to me, my great friend Buck, and he was like, you are rogue now, Meg. You are rogue now. So that was how I got the name. And I think that it's amazing in life how we can walk this path, not always knowing where it's going to go. Do you know? Do you really? You might have your ideas, and you might have your dreams, and you might have your plans, and those are all well and fine too. But what is it inside of you that is really asking you to go your own way today? What is it inside of you that you've been longing to do? Who is it that you want to be? It's not that hard. We're only ever the ones blocking ourselves from having everything that we want in this world. There is an unlimited amount of possibilities for ways that we can go and things that we can do. And when I actually started to write the story of Rogue, I had a notebook, an empty blank notebook that I had been carrying for maybe at least 2 months on the trail. And when I decided that I needed to stop living somebody else's life and live for myself, I opened up that book, and the first thing that I wrote was, this is going to be a book about infinite possibilities. And then on the very next page, I wrote, going rogue, ... And that book, this book, the story, from then on out, it was like I would write a plan, and then the plan would change, or shift, or adjust, or expand, or become greater, and then I'd write another plan, and some other unexpected amazing thing would happen. But all that really was going on was that I was focusing forward. I wasn't looking in my past and with my regrets or shame or guilt or fear. I was just looking forward to, who can I become now? What else can I do? How much bigger can it get? How can I expand and grow? How can I get out of my own way today? Because it's a story of infinite possibilities. Going rogue is the story about infinite possibilities and wisdom and strength and being a heart-led leader and having a heart of mindfulness. But this isn't exclusive to me. This is available to anyone. And look, I ain't here to preach. I'm just here to teach. But anything that you want to do in this world, in this life, you get to do it. Let me be proof. If you're looking for the truth, I'm proof you'll find it there. So this is the story of going rogue, and I hope that you love it. If you have not watched my channel, if this is your first time here, go back to my earlier days and check out the girl that I was back then. The spirit's the same. The smile's a bit bigger, and I'm not mad about that at all. But let me be here to tell you that you can be or do or have anything that you want in this life. Believe it, and you will see it. Namaste.